So, today is the day for cleaning out our cars. In a couple weeks, so I think this is 2 weeks from moving day, I'll be driving my husband's truck, pulling my car on a tow. So, I really wanted to get our cars cleaned out, vacuumed, wiped down, the works. Well, I don't do everything. I don't do any kind of carpet cleaning in the car, which it totally could have used it. It just wasn't in my wheelhouse for this day. But I was really proud of myself for tackling both of these vehicles on this day. Had a lot of help from my husband to hang out with my kiddo, and I was able to just knock these out. So you'll see I take them to the car wash and then I use the vacuum at the car wash. We have a shop vac, which I could have done this at home, but this was just a lot easier for us on this day. So that's what I do. And then I wipe down the interior. So this is my car. And really, I mean, it's really not that bad, in my opinion. But the car seat area, for sure. It's pretty gross. I've seen worse, but it's still pretty gross because those aren't raisins. Those are for sure blueberries. So, I mean, what can I say? My kiddo is motivated by food in the car. I'm motivated by food all the time, so I can't blame him. But I keep my car pretty clean. I've always kept my car clean, but mom life has thwarted that a little bit. So let's enjoy some car wash ASMR coming to you from the car wash. Car washes always are so relaxing. It's visually and audibly, they're just kind of calming. So I hope you enjoyed that. I did, and I'm glad I have two in here from both cars. So now I am vacuuming. I think at this point I'm in the back seat of my car. I had done my front seat. It it really wasn't that bad. I don't think so anyway, but I don't show you extensive vacuuming clips just because I have two vehicles to get through. Also, admittedly, at this point, I just haven't quite figured out how to stabilize the camera, especially in the car. That was kind of difficult for me and get good angles. So um, I just gave you a few little vacuuming and I do a lot of wiping down clips, but you have two cars to get your fill in. So let's listen to some music and finish up my car at the car wash. We are done at the car wash for round one, and I'm back home and about to wipe down my interior, just this dashboard area, all of the commonly touched places that get really gross, steering wheel and dashboard. And while I'm doing that, I just thought I would share a couple of things that I really loved during my time in North Carolina. So I haven't mentioned that yet, but right time of recording this video, we had been living in North Carolina for about 5 years. We moved to Wake Forest, and then this was our first house, and it's down in Wake Forest. I guess it doesn't matter now, but I was thinking privacy, but it was Youngsville, North Carolina is where we bought our first house, and it was a really sweet, um, just grace to have this house. But being in North Carolina, it took us quite a bit of time to feel like this was more than just a temporary place that we were at. So it was kind of hard to adjust, but there are several things that I really loved, especially in the last couple of years. Obviously, I had my son, and so if you're in North Carolina and the Raleigh-Durham area, there's this place called Romp and Roll, and it was this fun, like indoor gymnasium playhouse for my kiddo, and he loved it. He loves to climb. He loves to run and play, and this place was really great, and I'm really sad to be away from it. We don't have it in Kentucky, which is where we moved, and so if you're in Raleigh, check it out because it was really good for my COVID kid to get some socializing and just all that kind of good stuff. And the second is the Museum of Life and Science in Durham. So we had memberships to both of these places, and this museum was amazing. They have the indoor section where it has all like the sciencey things, and my kiddo is a little too young for that, but it still is really cool. And there was several different outdoor sections with the petting zoo, and then like bears, real bears, wolves, and a little pond, wind, like they had sections where they did wind experiments, sections with water, like just showing water movements, wind movements. It was really cool. And then this really awesome like tree house area. So anyway, all that to say, I just wanted to give a little shout out to a couple of the places that treat us well and we really enjoyed, and hopefully if you're in that area, you'll check them out. So here's an overview of my car completed. It looks, smells so much better. It's not perfect. It's not a new car. You can see that there's still stains on the seats. Like I said, I didn't carpet clean, but man, does it feel a million times better. And this is just my car. Wait till you see the truck. I'm about to show you that. It is, um, there's just really no words. Uh, my husband, he's not tidy, but he's not dirty like this. This is just a this is just a mess. I don't even have words. I'm trying not to frame all this in a bad light, but this truck is a hot mess. So there's a lot of trash and a lot of dirt and just the literal mess. So we're going to start off at home. I'm going to do the interiors. I'm going to wipe everything down, and then we'll end at the car wash and vacuuming. So try to curb your stomach. Don't get sick, but stay tuned if you like good before and afters. And when I say that, I mean horrible befores and tolerable afters. Please stay tuned because this will definitely be it. Well, sweet Lord, I am so glad that is over. I told you horrendous befores, right? I do not believe I exaggerated on that. Intolerable afters. These are, I mean, you'll see overall at the end when I do a full after, but I that was really rough to watch as I did the voiceover. And I know it was really rough to participate in the actual cleaning of it. So I really hope that this gives you motivation, but that you do not have a car quite like this that you have to clean. um, man, though, is it so nice to be able to get in this truck and not second guess what you're touching or sitting on. And especially since I made the drive. So like I said, I drove the truck and I pulled the car because it wouldn't work vice versa. And it was already kind of nerve-wracking because I don't normally drive the truck. It was different. I had like a long tail behind me with my car. And so sitting in a clean truck was so nice, especially in comparison to what it was. So we're going to scrub these mats. It was nice that these are different mats. Mine were the carpeted mats, and so these I could just hose off and use this scrub brush I got from the dollar store and some dish soap and scrub them down. And I'm going to let them air dry in the sun while I head over back to the car wash and finish out this truck. So keep watching this. We're going to zoom past these and then we'll be back at the car wash for your twice daily car wash ASMR. We are almost done. Now we're to the vacuuming portion of this vehicle, and that's the last thing we got to do. We're going to go back home and put the mats back in, and this truck, and my car are ready to go, ready for us to dirty them again. But it's been quite a day. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope that our mess motivates you. Cleaning our mess motivates you. This is video number 3, and it has just been really nice. I've felt a new level of productivity and creativity that I have in quite a while, and so it's just been a really new and interesting, but very fresh and um, welcoming form of just expression, I guess. Letting myself create something and be productive and proud of myself. So this has been really sweet. You can see here, this is the truck. Man, did I tell you? Horrendous befores, tolerable afters. This is better than tolerable. Um, so please come back for the next video. It will be, I said it last time, but I promise the next one will be the packing video, and I'll have lots of packing tips and what worked from the back end. So I just want to thank you. I hope you come back for next week and do a little bit more with me. Bye, friends.